Saffron and Peri episode 21, in which our rescue mission commences and Tristan crochets a poncho.
Manfred, open up! 'Tis I, Roderick of the Ravenwood, along with some godparenting students who came begging for our help.
Begging? I mean, we just asked nicely.
Just a sec, my, kitchen's on fire?
Hurry up, Manfred, time is of the essence! He always was a terrible cook.
Made it. Made it. I, put out that fire.
Sir Manfred, what's wrong with your voice?
Why, nothing. It's perfectly normal for a growing man's voice to change.
But you're 25.
We are always growing, Tristan.
So true. Fear not, Manfred, I know how exhausted you must be after last night's ordeal.
What happened last night?
It was amazing! You should have been there! Manfred single-handedly took down a beast that it was said no man could defeat.
Wow, then how did you defeat it?
I, didn't defeat it. I beheaded it.
Oh.
That's so clever.
You may take your well-deserved rest today, Sir Manfred the Manly. We are here to see your sister.
My sister?
Yes, your sister, the shy one who answers the door sometimes, then ducks back inside to get you.
We searched all over, and she's the only female knight in the area.
We called all the knight agencies, but they all said that they don't hire female knights because they cause love triangles.
And we checked the academy for a list of Lady Knighthood graduates, but they all got recruited by the Queen of the North.
Your sister was the only one who still had a local address.
Yes, my sister. Fred? I'll just go get her.
May we come in for some water?
No, I mean, I'll bring some out. I mean, Fred will.
I don't know about this. Sending a damsel into certain danger goes against everything I stand for.
She's not a damsel. She's a professionally trained knight who graduated with honors.
But with agencies being so particular about, plumbing, she doesn't have much real field experience.
It's me, Fred. Here's your water. I'm ready.
I can't do this. I can't send this fair maiden to the monstrous beast. This is a terrible plan, and we should call it off.
I said I'm ready.
Young lady, I admire your bravery, but I must insist.
So why do you need a female knight specifically?
It's like this. We saw a monster attack the library, so we went to Roderick over here, and he said,
Sure, I'll help or whatever.
Then we went to the monster thingy, and it went all... And we were all like, what? But then Tristan went...
It's okay, you guys. I speak monsterese.
Then he explained that apparently the king guy, the one who donated the library, went all gaga for Professor Vasilisa and was all...
Hey, will you marry me and stuff?
But see, there was this curse or whatever that said if the king ever got married before the monster thing got married, he'd trap him forever or something. So the monster went all... Which, according to Tristan, means...
The king and the hostages and all can't go free until the monster gets married.
And then Roderick was all...
Ew, no freaking way, you evil monster.
And then Roderick charged the monster with his sword, but there was this force field, had these stripy veins, and it kind of stung my eye. So gross. And then Nyneve tried tossing Tristan's crochet hook, going all...
From whose heart I stabbeth thee.
But it bounced back, and the force field got smellier. And then Saffron saw us from the window and was all...
Hey, stop fooling around and start rescuing us, okay?
So we grabbed our stuff and started brainstorming. It took us a while. Like, Tristan finished maybe half the poncho he's working on, right? But eventually we came up with this plan that if we can get a lady knight to pretend to want to marry the monster, then we can get close enough to stab him and, just solve a lot of our problems.
Wow, you really have a way with words.
Thanks, I know.
So will you do it?
Of course. I never deny help to anyone in need. But from your story, it looks like I'd only get one chance at this. We have to make sure I can slay the beast with a single strike.
That's right. If you stab him but he doesn't die, he may figure out you don't really want to marry him. Then he may eat you.
Do we have any weapon guaranteed to slay a monster that powerful?
What does mean?
It means that I once possessed such a sword. But then there was a very small incident with an angry mother dragon. All a misunderstanding, I assure you. Goblins put me up to it. No one was hurt in the end, but the sword, well...
The dragon mom shattered the sword into tiny pieces.
Ooh, can I see?
Certainly. To the armory! By the way, Fred, it was nice of Manfred to lend you his armor.
Five, 6, 7. 7 useless pieces.
So, anyone know anything about blacksmithing?
Or maybe some repairing spells or mending charms?
That's too advanced. We're not going to learn that stuff till next year.
I'm sure my mentor Saffron can do it, but she's stuck inside with the other hostages. I think the monster's force field is keeping her from teleporting.
Well, geez, if only there was a non-magical way to communicate with people across great distances without having to physically cross that distance yourself.
Yeah, if only.
Ahem.
Oh, right.
Yellow.
Saffron, is everyone in there all right?
Yeah, we still got plenty of snacks. But I can't teleport out of here, and it's kind of a downer watching Vasilisa and Peri cross out failed escape plans from their chalkboard. It makes that annoying scritchy sound.
Sir Fred, Lady Fred?
I prefer Sir Fred.
Sir Fred says she can defeat the monster, but we need to repair a magical sword first.
Always a catch, isn't there? Okay, sounds like you need magic support. Hey, Peri!
What?
You know what allness is needed.
When isn't it?
Just get over here.
Coming.
That's a nice abaya, by the way. Is it elven made?
Yes, thank you so much for noticing. I didn't get a single compliment all day.
From these nerds? They wouldn't know fashion if it clonked them on the noggin. You look great, Pear.
You look great too. Who is the idiot that said redheads can't rock a pink dress?
Right? Oh, Peri, I don't want to fight anymore.
Me neither. I shouldn't have let our argument over which Ortho's book get so heated.
I didn't even care about that stupid book. I just hated you hanging out with Vasilisa so much while I was gone.
You're my best friend, Saffron. I would never.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but,
Oh, right. Peri, how do you fix a broken sword?
Magic or regular?
Definitely magic.
How many pieces?
7.
Huh. Weird. Why weird? It's just that 7 doesn't usually happen by accident. But let's not worry about that right now. That should still mean they're big enough to piece together. To repair a magic sword and make sure it's actually invincible this time, you need to collect the strongest thing in the land, the most enduring thing in the land, and the most destructive thing in the land.
okay, what's the strongest thing in the land?
Well, a few days ago I would have recommended you go over to Mrs. Scorchington and borrow a cup of dragon scales. But now unicorns moved in the neighborhood, and that makes their horns the strongest thing in the land.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry I can't help you this time, Tristan, but you don't need an entire horn, just a sliver will do.
Thanks, Peri. We'll call you back later.
Good luck!
We have no choice. We have to go find the unicorns.
This place is lovely. Look at all the butterflies.
Roderick, shh! I don't want the unicorns to know we're here.
Why not? Don't they come to the aid of anyone who's pure of heart and noble of intention?
They're, a little strict. They got mad at me for high-fiving Nyneve without marrying her.
Well, I have been in far too many righteous battles, so I may not pass their peaceful of mind and serene of soul clause.
Same.
I'm not always nice.
Neither am I.
Nobody's perfect.
Exactly. Nobody's perfect. So I suggest you and Rose Red go inside and just do your best.
Why me and Tristan?
Because you're the only ones in our group not armed to the teeth. I'm counting sharp mermaid teeth and claws as deadly weapons.
Thank you so much for noticing.
Come on, Tristan, let's get this over with.
Unicorns, are you here?
You again!
Leave us! Leave us! Leave us now!
Please, we've come for your help. Innocent people are trapped by a dragon.
We'll decide who's innocent.
Who was in the trapped party?
Well, they're Saffron and Peri.
No.
Master Kyorinrin and the gargoyles.
No.
I saw some cute goblins with a projector in there.
Wait. There was also a king in there who graciously donated a library and who's in love.
Oh. Which king?
King Gunnar of the Land of Eternal Day.
Worst of them!
Liar! Stealer! Destroyer!
Okay, so he's a politician.
Get out! Get out!
Counteroffer. What if we help you instead?
Oh, what?
Your horn is losing that perfect swirl. When was the last time you had it manicured?
Not for a while. We're still getting to know the neighborhood.
Well, I work for Aesop's pet shop, and nails, tusks, and horns of any creature are my specialty. How about I give you a free cornicure, and you just let me keep the slivers?
All right.
But on one condition.
What?
That poncho the boy is knitting.
Crocheting.
You must use it to clothe the professor's naked skeleton.
All right, I don't mind. And I'm sure if Bob only wears it after class is over, then Professor Vasilisa won't mind either.
At least he'll be covered up most of the time.
Very well. Commence the cornicure.
Tristan, Rose, did you succeed?
Yep.
And with unicorn horn slivers to spare, it's all thanks to Rose.
And your poncho.
I'm learning that crafts can solve more of life's problems than you'd think.
Good job, team! We finished a third of our quest.
Yay! Let's go get tacos to celebrate.
Saffron and Peri was written by Jinan Lidien and directed by Sarah J. Nelson and Jinan Lidien. It was edited by Sarah J. Nelson. The music was Klutzy Goblin March by Eric Matthias. Saffron was played by Sarah J. Nelson. Peri, Rose Red, and the second unicorn were played by Jinan Lidien. Tristan and Roderick were played by Chris Vanderford. Sir Fred and Sir Manfred were played by Isabel Lavezzo. Nyneve was played by Katrina Nelson. King Gunnar was played by J.R. Nelson. The first unicorn was played by Mangal Pritham. Vasilisa was played by Latifa Abel. For comments or questions, please email us at saffronandperi@gmail.com. And you can check out our Tumblr, Instagram, or Twitter, all at Saffron and Peri. If you want to support what we do, please consider becoming our patron on patreon.com/saffronandperi, or by rating and reviewing us on iTunes. Thank you so much for listening. Here's this episode's post-credits scene.
Okay, let's go over our plans again. We tried negotiating, which did not work. We tried teleporting, which did not work. We tried goblin tunnels, which didn't work. And we tried playing Thin White Juke music, which definitely didn't work.
You can't have a plan-making montage without music, Vasilisa.
Yeah, and the dulcet tones of the Duke are making me more pumped up to come up with new plans.
Good for you.